Have you ever wondered how a single strand of hair can unravel the most complex criminal cases? Welcome, dear listeners, to the intriguing world of forensics. This isn't the stuff of late-night crime dramas or blockbuster thrillers. No, this is the real deal, the science behind the scenes that helps bring clarity to chaos and resolution to mystery. Forensics, at its core, is the application of scientific principles and techniques to matters of criminal justice. It's a bridge that connects the often disparate worlds of law and science, and it's not just one field but a vast array of disciplines, each with its own unique role in piecing together the puzzle that is a criminal investigation. From DNA analysis and fingerprint identification to digital data recovery and forensic anthropology, each discipline within forensics is a tool in the hands of the investigators. Each piece of evidence, no matter how minute, has the potential to tell a story, to reveal a truth. But why is forensics so important? Well, imagine trying to solve a 1,000-piece puzzle without a picture to guide you. That's what it's like trying to solve a crime without forensics. It provides investigators with a roadmap, a guide to the crime scene and the events that transpired. It helps to identify the guilty and exonerate the innocent, ensuring that justice is served. But it's not just about solving crimes. Forensics also plays a crucial role in understanding the world around us. It helps archaeologists uncover the secrets of ancient civilizations, enables scientists to study the effects of climate change, and even assists in the identification of new species. In essence, forensics is a journey of discovery, a quest for truth. It's a world where science meets justice, where evidence speaks louder than words. It's a world that's as fascinating as it is important, as complex as it is essential. So, buckle up and prepare to dive deep into this extraordinary realm. For forensics is not just about solving crimes, it's about bringing justice to those who deserve it. And that, dear listeners, is just the beginning of our journey. Imagine finding a solution to a decade-old crime with just a speck of saliva. Welcome to the world of DNA forensics, where our own genetic material can either absolve us or implicate us. The power of DNA in solving crimes cannot be overstated. Every cell in our body carries a unique genetic blueprint, a signature, if you will, that distinguishes us from everyone else on the planet. Take the case of the Golden State Killer, for instance. This case remained unsolved for over 40 years, despite the perpetrator committing at least 13 murders, 50 sexual assaults, and over 100 burglaries. The killer left behind a trail of terror across California, but he also left behind something else, his DNA. It was this DNA found at multiple crime scenes that would eventually lead to his identification and arrest in 2018. The investigators used a novel approach called genetic genealogy, tracing the family tree of the unknown killer through his DNA. They matched the crime scene DNA to a relative of the killer who had submitted their DNA to a genealogy database. This led them to Joseph James DeAngelo, a former police officer who was conclusively linked to the crimes through additional DNA testing. This case is a testament to the power of DNA in forensics. It can help investigators build a genetic fingerprint of the criminal, even when traditional methods fail. It can link crimes committed in different locations and at different times. It can also exonerate the innocent, correcting miscarriages of justice. However, it's important to remember that DNA evidence is just one piece of the puzzle. It must be interpreted in the context of the crime scene and corroborated with other evidence. But when used correctly, DNA can become a powerful tool in the pursuit of justice. So next time you watch a crime show or read a mystery novel, remember that the solution may lie not in the obvious clues, but hidden within the cells of the human body. In the realm of forensics, DNA can become the most damning evidence. Did you know that your fingerprints are unique and cannot be completely replicated? Now that's a fascinating fact, isn't it? However, as intriguing as this might be, it also brings about some complex mysteries in the world of forensics. Let's take a journey back to 2004. A grave event, the Madrid bombing, shook the world. Amidst the chaos and the search for justice, fingerprints played a crucial role. Investigators found a bag containing detonators and an unexploded device on a train. The fingerprints found on the bag became the cornerstone of the investigation. In an international manhunt, the FBI matched these fingerprints to an American lawyer named Brandon Mayfield. The evidence seemed indisputable, and Mayfield was arrested. But here's where the plot thickens. Even though the fingerprints seemed to match Mayfield's, he had never been to Madrid. His vehement denial of any involvement raised questions about the infallibility of fingerprint analysis. After 2 weeks in custody, Mayfield was released. The Spanish National Police had matched the fingerprints to an Algerian national, completely unconnected to Mayfield. It was a stark reminder that even with sophisticated technology, human error can lead to misinterpretations. This case study highlights how fingerprints, despite being unique, can wrongly implicate people if not analyzed correctly. It's not simply about finding a match, but ensuring the match is accurate beyond reasonable doubt. The science of fingerprints is complex, with variables such as pressure, skin conditions, and surface textures affecting the prints left behind. It's also worth noting that partial prints, which are often all that's available at crime scenes, can be even more challenging to analyze accurately. This is why the process of fingerprint analysis requires not just technology, but also highly skilled experts who can interpret the nuances and prevent such errors. Fingerprints can be the key to unlock the truth, but they must be handled with care. As we've seen, the mysteries of fingerprints are not just about their uniqueness, but also about the complexities involved in their analysis. And as always in forensics, the stakes are incredibly high. What if I told you that insects can be one of the most reliable witnesses at a crime scene? Sounds like something out of a crime novel, doesn't it? But this is no fiction. It's the intriguing science of forensic entomology, the study of insects and their arthropod relatives that inhabit decomposing remains. These tiny creatures can provide critical information that can help solve criminal cases. Take, for example, the infamous case of the Ruxton murders in 1935. Dr. Buck Ruxton, a respected physician, was accused of the gruesome murder of his wife and maid. The bodies were dismembered and discarded in a remote area. The case had little to no leads until investigators turned to the silent witnesses, the insects. They found a particular species of blowfly larvae in a specific stage of growth on the bodies. Now, these blowflies have a predictable development cycle. By identifying the stage of the larvae, forensic entomologists could backtrack and estimate the time of death. This evidence was instrumental in linking Dr. Ruxton to the murders, ultimately leading to his conviction. But how does this work? Well, insects have a set pattern of behavior. Certain species of insects are attracted to decomposing remains almost immediately, while others wait until the body is in a more advanced stage of decay. By identifying the species present and their stage of development, forensic entomologists can create a timeline of death and decomposition. This is not an easy task, though. It requires extensive knowledge of insect life cycles, environmental factors, and meticulous collection and preservation of insect evidence. But when done correctly, it can provide a wealth of information that no other method can. Insects, often overlooked and sometimes loathed, play a significant role in our ecosystem. They also play a surprising role in the justice system, helping to uncover the truth in the most baffling of cases. In the world of forensics, even the smallest insect can reveal the biggest secrets. Every bone in our body carries a story that forensic anthropologists are trained to read. Picture this: a set of remains, a skeleton perhaps centuries old. To the untrained eye, it's nothing more than a pile of bones. But to a forensic anthropologist, it's a wealth of information waiting to be unearthed. Take, for instance, the case of the Romanov family, the last royal dynasty of Russia. When their remains were discovered in the late 20th century, it was through forensic anthropology that their identities were confirmed. It was through the careful examination of their bones that we were able to piece together the puzzle of their tragic end. Each bone in our body is like a chapter in a book. The skull can hint at our age, our sex, even our ethnicity. The teeth can provide clues about our diet and our health. The length and shape of our long bones can indicate our height, while the wear and tear on our joints can speak volumes about our lifestyle. In the case of the Romanovs, it was the comparison of their dental records, the analysis of their DNA, and the study of the trauma on their bones that finally brought closure to one of history's most enduring mysteries. But it's not just about identifying victims. Forensic anthropology can also help determine the cause of death. A fracture may suggest a violent end, while evidence of disease can point to a more natural cause. In the world of crime solving, forensic anthropology is an invaluable tool. It's a science that turns our bones into storytellers, revealing secrets that would otherwise remain hidden. It's a discipline that requires a keen eye, a steady hand, and a deep understanding of the human anatomy. So the next time you see a skeleton, remember that it's more than just a collection of bones. It's a history book, a biography, a testament to a life once lived. It's a story waiting to be told, a mystery waiting to be solved. In forensic anthropology, the dead do tell tales. In this digital age, crimes are not just committed in physical spaces. Let's delve into the realm of digital forensics, where the unseen clues are buried within the binary code. To understand this better, we'll take a look at a case that left a profound impact on the field: the BTK killer. The BTK killer, named after his modus operandi, bind, torture, kill, was a menacing figure who terrorized Wichita, Kansas, for over 3 decades from the 70s to the early 2000s. While his physical evidence was meticulously cleaned, he left a trail in the digital world that eventually led to his capture. You see, digital forensics involves the recovery and investigation of material found in digital devices. It's like dusting for fingerprints, but in a virtual space. This can be anything from analyzing computer systems to scrutinizing data on a simple USB drive. In the BTK killer case, the murderer made the fatal mistake of sending a floppy disk to the police. He believed he had deleted all data linking back to him. However, the investigators, using digital forensics, were able to recover a deleted Microsoft Word document that contained metadata linking to a computer at a local church. This crucial piece of digital evidence pointed them directly to the BTK killer, leading to his arrest. Digital forensics extends beyond criminal investigations. It's also used in civil proceedings and is crucial in the modern world where cybercrimes such as identity theft and online fraud are rampant. The power of digital forensics lies in its ability to uncover the unseen, the deleted, the seemingly invisible. It's about finding that needle in a haystack, that one piece of code or data that can break a case wide open. It's a testament to how our digital footprints can come back to haunt us, or in the case of criminals, lead to their downfall. In digital forensics, every click, every keystroke could be the crucial piece of evidence. With advancements in technology, what does the future hold for forensics? Well, as we're stepping into an era of unprecedented technological growth, the future of forensics is brighter and more potent than ever before. Let's consider facial recognition technology. It's not just for unlocking your smartphone anymore. In the world of forensics, it's becoming a game changer. Law enforcement agencies worldwide are harnessing the power of this technology to identify suspects and victims, making the process of criminal identification faster and more accurate. Imagine a future where a simple street camera can help pinpoint a suspect within minutes of a crime being committed. But the technological advancements don't stop there. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is another burgeoning field that's set to revolutionize forensics. AI's ability to analyze vast amounts of data quickly and accurately will be a boon to forensic investigators. For instance, in digital forensics, AI can help sift through terabytes of data to find the crucial piece of evidence that human investigators might overlook. Furthermore, AI can be used to simulate crime scenes, providing a 3-dimensional view that could offer new perspectives and insights. It's like having a virtual reality version of the crime scene, where investigators can explore and analyze every detail, every angle, without disturbing the actual scene. And we're not just talking about the distant future. These advancements are happening now, shaping the way we approach crime solving today. The integration of these technologies into forensics is not without its challenges, of course. Issues of privacy, accuracy, and ethical use will need to be addressed. But the potential benefits in terms of speed, efficiency, and justice cannot be understated. So what does the future hold for forensics? It's a future where technology and science intertwine to create a world where crime solving becomes faster, more accurate, and more efficient. In the future of forensics, technology will play an even bigger role in solving crimes. Forensics, more than just a science, it's a pursuit of truth. Indeed, our journey today has taken us through the intriguing world of forensics, where every clue can be a turning point in a case. We've seen how the power of DNA has revolutionized crime solving, and how fingerprints, as unique as snowflakes, can single out a person among billions. We've discovered that even insects, silent as they are, can tell a tale of time and death. We've delved into the realm of forensic anthropology, where bones whisper secrets from the past. And we've ventured into the digital sphere, where unseen clues lurk in the shadows of technology. Looking forward, the future of forensics promises exciting advancements, with the potential to solve even the most complex mysteries. The significance of forensics in achieving justice cannot be overstated. As we've learned, it's a field where every detail counts. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.